arrears consist of interest and late fees. The payoff amount is the unpaid principal balance plus the arrears, right? Some loans are sold off the payoff, right? Just think in your mind, you're investing in debt. The escrow balance is how much is the bank escrowing for taxes and insurance. The corporate advance, that is a fee that basically you're allowed to get back for monies that you paid. Legal fees are separate. Most borrowers don't know that they have the right through a qualified written request through TILA and RESPA to send this qualified written request to their lender and say, I want to know if there's any third-party fees that was charged for my loan. Because you don't read the mortgage, it states that the lender has any time the right to get valuations on the property, to send a drive-by appraisal by and assess the value. That's a cost to you. You have the right to send this qualified written request to your lender to say, I want all third-party fees that were charged, and they have to deliver that to you. Maturity date, that's the date the loan is over. The date the loan matures, it expires. That's the date if you modify the loan, whatever the term ends, that's the maturity date. Arizona, Texas foreclosed by lethal injection. That's how fast they are. 62 days, foreclosure's done, right? Notice of default is filed, boom. No answer from the borrower, you can put it for a sales time and alarm. That's it. It's that easy and non-judicial. Judicial state, if I foreclose, it may take 120, 60, I would say realistically 90. 90 to 120 days for you to foreclose. The big banks, it can take 90 days to 180 days because they have a longer process, paperwork, all the bureaucracy, and all other stuff. So it may take them 6 months to close. It may take you 4 months to foreclose. So you may have time to foreclose, right? And if you have a little capital and the borrower stops paying on the first, you can start paying the first and add that as a corporate advance. So once you take the property back, you can sell it and get that money back. If you don't have the money and you can't rent it, then basically the first is going to foreclose and wipe you out. If you can't reinstate it and keep it current. So that's the risk you run when you buy in non-judicial states and you don't have capital to pay the first while you go through your foreclosure process. The due diligence that have to be done on this, if you're not capital intense and you want to buy non-judicial states, is you need the realtor. You need to find out what stays in the market. Worst case scenario, what is the rent I can get? You're going to want to have a BPO done on the property, where they physically go to the property and try to assess it, not only the value, but the condition. So if you have to rent it. After you foreclose, now you have to file the eviction, the ejection, to get the homeowner out. So you got to account for that time, because you know the first is right on your heels.